Hi, everyone. As you can see, I am home in my studio. And for the month of June, we're talking about our physical bodies, this body temple that we are housed in, that our consciousness is housed in. And I know I say this all the time, but I really love this topic. And many of you maybe don't know, maybe some of you do know, I don't know, that I am actually a certified tantrika and that for a while I practiced Tantra professionally. Now, most people think of Tantra as that sex thing that Seal does, the musician, right? And yet it's so much more than that. It's actually an entire religion and philosophy, way of being, spiritual practice. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. And what I really love about Tantra, and I actually feel like it's super in alignment to science of mind, but what I love about Tantra is the focus on our physical selves, our physical bodies, our pleasure, the way that we move through the world. I don't know about you, although I don't know how you could avoid this, but I know for myself, being raised in this, Western culture, that we're kind of taught that our bodies are bad or wrong. In Christianity and all of the major world religions and Hinduism and Islam and Christianity and Judaism, it's kind of this idea that we want to like deny the self. We want to deny the body, deny the pleasure, deny all of this in order to reach enlightenment. And then on top of that sort of belief that we have in Western culture, we have the beauty industry. We have this standard of body that is impossible for the majority of us to reach or to obtain. And yet we strive and we strive and we strive and we strive to gain this body ideal that most of us will never have, where our skin is the wrong color, we're the wrong size, we're too fat, we're too thin, we have too much hips, not enough hips, too much stomach, not enough stomach, whatever it may be, that we're never just right in our bodies. And so it causes this constant striving towards. And I know that for most of my life, up until just maybe a decade ago, that's what I did. I strove. I was constantly yo-yo dieting and on and off. And it wasn't until I stopped and I found a body positivity movement and I found Tantra really, that I began to see my body as this integral part of myself. And then I began to say, hey, you know what? My body was not meant to be small and skinny and to fit into these small spaces. It wasn't meant to do that. I was born 10 pounds. I have never been a small human. And yet for so much of my life, I tried to force my physical body into something that it wasn't, and it was never going to be. And it made me so unhappy, and it made my body unhappy and sick. And instead, what if we can just embrace the body that we have with all of its flaws and its stretch marks and its scars and its flabbiness and its too muchness or not enoughness or whatever it is? What if we begin to just start loving it for all of the amazing things that it is doing for us? Oh my gosh, our bodies do so many things for us. Even, regardless of what your body is or isn't doing, or if you're healthy or not healthy, your body is alive right now, and it's keeping you alive, and it's flowing the blood through your veins, and it's giving your cells nutrients, and you're breathing, and you're able to be here on this planet in this body, and it's because of this body. And so that's what we're going to be exploring this month. It's hard to get all the way from body hatred, which I think is where a lot of us start, all the way to I love my body and everything about it and all of its flaws. And so we're gonna let this be a process. Before I love my body and everything about myself, there's body neutrality. I don't love or hate my body, but I see my body as the gift and the tool that it is for me to move through the world in the way that I am able to do so. And it's also a journey that never ends. I could not even begin to pretend that I love my body all the time. I have good days and bad days, and days where I think I look awesome, and days where I'm like, oh my God, look at what the cat drug in, and everything in between. And yet, throughout it all, whether I'm having a great day or a bad day when it comes to body love, what I can do is I can stay in the gratitude for having this body and having the ability to be here on the planet. Reverend John Waterhouse likes to say, having a body makes us very effective. We wouldn't be very effective on planet Earth if we were just running around as these little consciousnesses. We need these bodies. We need them. And so instead of having this fight against energy all the time, what if we just partner together and love our bodies? So this is what we're going to be exploring all month. I love this topic. This is something that I'm super passionate about, that I know a lot about, that I can't wait to impart information and to have really deep, profound conversations about these bodies that we're inhabiting here on the planet. I love you all.